All right, I think it's a good time to start. Hopefully the people who are running late are here now. So welcome to our 2025 banquet. Thank you guys all for coming out tonight. Let's clap it up, clap it up.
All right, up first we have Aiden Flores. Come on up here, Aiden. I'm not seeing Aiden. And okay, and I don't think, is Alex here? I don't know if I see Alex. Okay, all right. All right, how about Andrew Santelices? Andrew. Okay, how about Aiden Martinez? Is our other Aiden? Okay. Let's do that. How about Catherine de los Reyes? And how about Christian Slamat? Okay, next up we have Daniel Alvarez. Come on up here. How about Daniel Farias? My other Daniel, are you here? Okay, David Conchas. Is David here? Okay, Darren Swami. Come on up here, Darren.
I'm definitely not as tall as him, so I'm going to do my best. All right, Elijah Loiza. Elliot Smith. Emma Nalick. Farrah McGarry. George Samaris. Grant Demers. Guion Panay. Isaac Magulian. Jacob Durr. Jason Chang. Jocelyn Allen. Josephine Llewellyn. Josh Garza. Lila Ferrer. Liv Gonzalez. Lucas Leduff. Martina Huang.
Matthew Mack. Michael Johnson. Mike Hugh. Miles Reed.
Mitsuki Rosas. Nathan Arellana. Noah Pera. Noella Rios. Olivia Norega. Peter Reeves. Prashan Nkanu. Raquel Rios. Reese Alvarado. River Breitenbach.
Ryan Allman. Rhythm Best. Sydney Smith. Simon Schneidman. Stella. Taylor Song.
That's Rocky.
Sorry, you guys. I'm very bad at pronouncing. Troy. Got Troy? Malu. Jordan Anderson. Alicia Rivera. Emily Fong. Johannes Alvarado.
Itsiana Estrada. Stephen Caroglian. Giselle LaDuff. Sydney Wall. Adam, I'm not going to pronounce his last name.
Adam,
Eli Loanza. Samantha Descalzi.
We realize there's still a few more. We're checking one more place.
You guys' names. So I know we have Anthony. Anthony, come on up. Anthony Gibbs.
Okay, Audrey Montano. Next up, we have Tabitha Frumento. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just look around real quick, make sure we are not missing anybody.
All right, guys. So this is our 2025 track and field team. So let's go ahead and give it up for them one more time. Yes, yes, yes. So athletes, we appreciate you guys so much. Without you guys, obviously we would not have a team. And awesome job to all the hard work that you guys have put in this year. Again, we appreciate you guys so much. I know coaches will kind of dive deeper into this as we continue on with the awards. So again, kudos to you guys. But let's go ahead and take a photo. So if you guys can kind of bunch on in, the people down on the steps, kind of just go ahead and bunch on in so we can take a photo really quick. Coaches, let's just come to the front.
Woo, Tang, what's missing?
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start diving into our specialty awards. We're going to go ahead and start off with JV girls first. All right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start off. This athlete is actually not here, but we do want to at least acknowledge. So the votes are in, and best JV track athlete. This award goes to Itziana Estrada. And she's not here, but I'll just say a word or two on her behalf. She's one of these athletes that just put a lot of work in. She was able to be pretty versatile. She ran all kinds of events, not only the 1, the 2, the 4. She ran relays, and she made her way onto the varsity towards one of the last meets at the season based on her work ethic and got her times really down. And so, unfortunately, she couldn't make it, but we just want to recognize her. So, once again. Okay, and similarly, the JV Rookie of the Year award goes to somebody else who is not here, but let's say a few words. This goes to Martina Huang. So some of y'all know Martina. And so she got the JV Rookie of the Year, and I'll tell you, when it comes to these awards, the voting is always really tough. The coaches get together and we talk it out, and there was definitely several candidates, and all good candidates. But let me just tell you a little bit about Martina. She's really fast and really speedy and has a lot of work ethic, and I think with time she's going to keep developing and get stronger and faster. So again, if you see her in the hallways, tell her congratulations.
Again, I don't know why I keep going after this guy. I have to keep changing it. Anyway, I'm lucky enough to be able to stand up here and recognize our most improved athlete for this season. I've been really, really lucky to have her not just for track, but I also had her for cross country. And she's got all the greatest questions in the world, and she loves just to be out there and just run her butt off when she gets the chance. So I'd love to have Giselle LaDuff. Please come on.
Okay, and once again, just to acknowledge, we already spoke a little bit about Itziana, who couldn't make it, but she was also voted JV Girls Track and Field Most Valuable Athlete. And so, yes, this award will go to her as well.
All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to now boys JV.
All right, I get lucky to do the Rookie of the Year for the boys JV, and like I said, it's wonderful to be a coach for not just one sport, but to have them for 2 sports. And so it's a wonderful opportunity to see them grow and to try something new. And he went from being a 800 runner to a 1600 runner, and magically managed to beat sometimes for the junior and senior team his teammates. So I have to call up Mr. Jacob Durr.
Even though Troy's not here, Troy's a special person on this team, especially for the jump squad. I feel like next year he will be an asset to the varsity squad. So, best JV field athlete goes to Troy Newton.
This is the award for Best JV Track Athlete. Unfortunately, this young man is not here, but I'd just like to congratulate Ethan Burns. Very fast, very talented kid, hardworking, basketball and track and field. Good job, Ethan.
Junior varsity most improved athlete goes to my guy, Pushawn.
All right, guys, now we're gonna go ahead and move into varsity girls.
All right, so this is most improved, and I just want to say, the first half of this season they were a sprinter, and then they decided to go to disc, like try it out, try being a thrower out. So the second half, they started doing disc and shot, and they're always the first people. They were like one of the first people to come, last people to leave. And for being a freshman, she had really, really good marks, and Rhythm Barsuto.
All right, so for Rookie of the Year, this athlete came to me from basketball, and she's like, I think I want to try hurdles. I'm like, okay, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, I'm sure. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So I remember I having her on the grass going over hurdles, and I was like, oh, we're gonna need some work with this athlete. But little did I know, this athlete turned out to be one of the best athletes probably to this day that I have coached. The stories probably can go on and on and on for days, just because this athlete came out to not even knowing how to hurdle, to end up making it to CIF most recently. So super proud of this athlete, and this athlete is Jordan Anderson. And she's only a freshman, guys.
All right, this goes for best field athlete. Okay, this goes to my captain, Jocelyn Allen. Jocelyn this year, she jumped 16.6, which also is, if I'm not mistaken, I think number 7 all-time at LaSalle. So yeah, she's been an amazing athlete this year. Congrats, Jocelyn.
All right, so this is for girls varsity, and this is the award for best track athlete. And once again, I just want you to know, y'all to know there were several quality candidates. It's a very hard decision, but this person definitely deserves this award. And this goes to Catherine De Los Reyes. And let me just say a couple words as she's making her way to the stage. Some of y'all know Kat, and y'all know Kat. She's out here. She's very hardworking. She does all kinds of events. I think she started the season focusing on the 100 and 200. And I tried to encourage her to try the 400, and she was very open to it. She said, sure. And I remember one day in practice, she ran it really hard. I goes, hey, what do you think? She's like, I love it. Can I do it again? And I knew that was a good sign. When you have a 400 runner that wants to do it again, and she kept getting better times every week. She got her time down to like a 105.2, if I remember right. And almost got to CIF with that time. So congratulations, great job. Okay, athletes are very athletic, right? They can go all over the place, up, down, all around, right? So this is girls varsity, and this is the MVP, most valuable athlete. Again, tough decision here, a lot of valid candidates here. But this also goes to Catherine de los Reyes. Come on back, guys. I had to build up a little suspense, you know. I mean, I know I let you walk all the way back there. But one of the cool things, another thing about Kat I want to share with you guys is there's times, you know, we do a lot of relay teams and everything, and there's been weeks that she's been the alternate, and sometimes she's primary. It just kind of depends. But I always tell my alternates, you know, be ready because you never know. Like probably 80% of the time, the alternates step up and run. But several times she was an alternate, and it was kind of cool because she never complained, she never got discouraged, she was just ready to go. And every time I think that she was alternate, she ended up running it. I think maybe with the exception of once, but that just kind of shows her coachability, her eagerness to just work with others and be a good teammate. And I think that's a testament to you and your hard work and all that stuff. So congratulations once again.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to boys varsity. And I'm gonna go ahead and start with Rookie of the Year. So we all know the definition of Rookie of the Year is someone who has never ever participated in track and field before, super brand new. And this athlete is definitely that definition. But all in all, you probably would never guess that this athlete is brand new. Literally has done amazing. Started off, again, super unpolished with one event, which is the hurdles. Ended up being a hurdler / sprinter / relay participant. Literally just left CIF this past weekend and even participated on a relay, literally on the drop of a dime. We said, hey, are you available to participate? Because we need another leg. And he said, yes, I got you, coach, so let's do this. So again, this athlete is phenomenal, definitely Rookie of the Year. And I think he is everyone's fan's favorite, and I think you guys should know his name. What's his name?
This goes to my guy, first year running track. Also, you know, my guy, Michael Johnson up here. Delray champion.
Our polo coach just arrived, which is perfect timing, so I'm going to turn it over to him.
All right, so I have an award right here for one of our field athletes. He's going to be the best field athlete for 2025, Isaac McGulian. All right, I want to say a couple words about Isaac. I remember meeting him about like 3 years ago. A guy that was semi-interested in track, not sure what he was going to do with it. In about 3 years, he kind of changed completely. He was very passionate about pole vault. He ended up having a really big PR this year. He hit 13 feet. He qualified for CIF prelims, and now going to finals for CIF, and hopefully goes for Masters. My goal for him is trying to get him to state if we can for his senior year. So good job, Isaac. Well deserved.
This next award is going to the boys varsity best track athlete. This young man is a very coachable, very likable young man. I heard through the grapevine, this kid has a 4.7 GPA. Hardworking in the classroom, hardworking on the track. I remember one time I show up to practice, he's laying down on the grass and he's watching track videos, and that's when I knew that he wanted this, that he was serious about this. I want to bring down Christian Slamat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is most valuable athlete for the boys varsity. This individual, again, you know, when you look around, you see all the talent out there, all the hardworking kids. I always say when you get this type of award, the person who gets this award, everybody should realize, and they say, yeah, that sounds right, that seems right. And I think in this case, I think we got it right here again. Most valuable athlete for the boys, Christian Slamat. Come on up here, Christian. Now, as he's making his way down, I just want to say a couple of things here. As Coach Randy said earlier, just a very hardworking athlete, here all the time, hardly ever has to miss, but if he's going to miss, he lets you know ahead of time, and he'll try to get to practice for at least the first half if he can. Just always working hard, trying to improve. He got his 100-meter dash time down to 11.38, which is really awesome, especially as a junior. And just a very powerful runner. He also ran, let's see, on your 200, 2304? 2305 in the 2. So another great time. And I still think his special power is really the 400-meter dash. That's right. Yeah. I think that's the case. And I think he's starting to see this too. And I'll tell you what, he's our first leg in our 4x4 relay. And I mean, he just runs this thing how you run the 400. When you see him take off, he just goes for it like he's not afraid of anything. And he leaves it all on the track. And that's how he does everything in life. And the last meet, we got our time down. We improved our PR by 3 seconds as a 4x4 team, and a lot of that was due to Christian's leadership. First leg on the thing, and he ran a 50.4 second split, which is pretty outstanding. So, congratulations! Keep up on it.
All right, guys. So that is pretty much the end of the awards that we're giving away. That's enough. But again, we would like to acknowledge, maybe take these last few minutes to acknowledge our groups individually with some names that maybe have not got awards that you guys want to acknowledge. So let's have Coach Tony go first.
So some honorable mentions this season. In a short amount of time, there was a lot of growth in this team due to the winds, due to the fires. Track started very late, so they had a late start to practice. And pole is very technical. It's a very scary sport, so without having the right technique, sometimes it may be dangerous for the athletes. But they did what they could, and they did very well. They excelled towards the end of the season. One of the first ones I wanted to say was Simon. He did a very good job. He had triple PR going into CIF prelims. He was one place away from going to CIF final. So he went from jumping, I believe, 8.6 at league final to jumping 9.6 at CIF prelims with a very close attempt at 10 feet. If he had jumped 10 feet, he would have definitely gone to CIF final, but he is an alternate going into CIF finals, so he could. For the girls, I do want to say Liv did a really good job this season. She made this CIF game 7. I felt a little bad for some of the other girls too. There was some injuries. There was Alicia. who got an injury halfway through or in the beginning of the season. She did really well. We have Rhythm as well, doing a really good job. Good job, Rhythm. And then one more for the boys, I forgot, Rivers. So for Rivers, he made it to CIF prelims as well. He had a very big PR, jumping 9 feet. Again, first year doing pole vault. It's not too often that you get too many vaulters that do well on their first season. It takes about one whole season to learn pole vault and another year and more to really get really good at it. So good job, River, for doing well as well here. Can I have all the vaulters come up so we can take a picture?
All right, so let's have all the jumpers come up. You guys can line up right here, and I'll turn it over to Coach Dallas. All right, jumpers, come on up. Jumpers. You guys can line up right here.
You know, some of you parents don't know, but this is my first year coaching, and honestly, it's been a ride. You know, this is an amazing group. I wouldn't trade this group in for no one. We had a lot of improvement this year on the jump side. You know, this is the first time in the South history we got 3 athletes to the final in long jump. Michael Johnson, Daniel Swanee, and Elijah Ayoga. So those 3 guys are amazing. And also, we got Farrah McGarry, number 4 all time at LaSalle. She's doing her thing. On the jump side, you know, we all cracking top 10s, and we're going to crack even more top 10s in the future. And I'm very proud of this group and what they have to offer. It's a young group, and I'm happy to see what we have in store for the next season.
All right, I'm gonna turn it over to sprinters now. So sprinters, come on up. Sprinters, come on up.
All right, so these are our sprinters for the year, and a lot of these sprinters did other things as well, like hurdles, and some of them did jumps, and some of them did throws. But it was really a privilege and an honor to work with these guys, and it was just, there's a lot of heart, a lot of effort here. A lot of them had to deal with injury, a lot of them had to deal with just being alternates, as I was mentioned earlier. And we're trying to lead by example with a lot of what they're putting out on the track and stuff like that. So I'm proud of working with each and every one of you, and I know Coach Randy probably wants to say a couple words, so let's get you up here as well.
I had the pleasure of working with the sprinters this season, and I would like to especially recognize our boys varsity 4x4 team, Miles, Nate, Christian, Darren, and Lucan. Before these guys run their race at a track meet, I like to give them a little pep talk, try to get them in the zone. And this past Saturday especially, I saw the fire in their eyes, and I could see them coming around the 250 mark. Nate was gritting with his face. He was running as hard as he could. He was leaving it all on the track. All you guys ran that race amazing. We came in 10. Missed the qualification by 0.4 of a second. But I told them ahead of time, it doesn't matter. I don't care what place you guys come in, run that race hard, and they ran that race hard. And you guys, I'm especially proud of you guys.
And by the way, that 4x4 team is the first alternate, so we technically still have a shot to compete this coming Saturday. So if you're on that 4x4 team or you're an alternate on that team, we're still having practice every day, and we're still going to CIF. We're going to CIF, guys. We are going to run. Okay. Shall we do a picture?
Pretend you guys are close.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it back to you guys again for throwers. All right, so throwers, come on up. Throwers, come on up.
So I would like to say that it was an honor working with the throwers. This is actually my first year coaching track, and they made it really fun for me. I can tell they all worked really hard. They were all throwing. I don't know what to say. It was awesome. They were. No.
Okay, so this is Gary. Early in the season, we had a little trying to figure out who was going to actually coach throws, and Gary was coming to every practice, and he's been doing this for a while. So he said, "Okay, I'm going to step up to the plate and start working with these individuals." And it was good to see, and it was good to see their effort, the effort they put in to the throws and everything. We have Audrey. Raise your hand when I call your name. So we have Audrey over there. We have Rhythm, Olivia. We have Elliot, and we have Steven. And it was just a nice group working with these guys. And I think they all pushed each other and encouraged each other. And Steven made it to the first round of CIF. And he represented the team very well, I think. And it was just good to see him there. And all of these were good teammates to each other, and they supported each other very well. And so it was just great to see. So good job, throwers.
And on Steve's thing, he says he wanted to throw 100 feet so bad, like his goal is 100 feet. And the meet for CIF final or league finals, he got 104 feet for the first time he's ever gotten over 100. He told me he was going to get 100 with that.
All right, let's go ahead and have our distance crew on up. Come on up, distance.
We'll even give out Jason the honorary title of being a distance athlete this time around. This year has been such a pleasure to have these kids on this team. The group that we had every day going out, they were just excited, wanted to run, and and everybody looked at them like they were crazy because they had to do more than one lap around the track every day for a warm-up. So I give every one of these kids the utmost credit. As much as they can do, they push themselves, and I can't say thank you enough. And I do have to give my senior here. That she makes I'm so lucky to have had her and have her as my guide for all of these kids, because she was the one that showed up. She pushed herself. She gave the kids something to fight for, and they all did it for her because they loved her. And so I'm so thankful to have had Tabitha on our team this year. So I thank you so much, Tabitha. I thank you for making this season a wonderful one. Thank you guys. I really appreciate all of your hard work.
All right, and I guess last but not least is my group individually. I also know that we are running a little bit over time. I'm sure you guys' stomachs are growling, everyone's hungry. So I'm gonna keep it very short and quick. Hurdlers. All right, so first and foremost, I am super honored to coach this group. Super fun group. I don't even know where to start just because we always have fun at practice. And I think for me, every day I just really look forward to coming to practice. I think this is the first group truly and honestly where I felt that I really connected with each and every athlete. And again, it was just a ball of joy every single time I came to practice. Never felt like I was clocking in and going to work. I always just felt like literally I was here to have fun with the kids and get them to the next level, which I think we had 3 out of the 5 got to the next level, which is CIF. So yes, go ahead and clap it up for that. And then just to kind of speak individually, so as we all kind of already mentioned, Jordan's a freshman, so I'm super excited to continue to help her and grow with her within the next 3 years with hurdles. I know it's going to be amazing over the next few years. Simon as well, super young, so we're going to do really well. Daniel, unfortunately, he is leaving me, which I'm super sad about. Yes, and did really well at CAF too, even PR'd his last race of his high school career. And as we all know, Miles Wu, we call him Wu-Tang. Super awesome athlete again. I think this athlete's gonna be phenomenal, especially come his junior, senior year. I can see so many good things happening. He qualified CIF and even PR'd his last race, which actually he was super upset about. And I'm like, sir, you qualified, you made it and you PR'd, like that's an accomplishment. He's like, no, it wasn't my best. I think I could have done better. I'm like, okay, well we know for years to come, we're gonna do better and we're gonna continue on. So awesome job. And Jason. Honestly, this group would not be complete without Jason. He literally is, let's say, the laughter of this team, the one who drives this whole group. Honestly, he is our uplifting motivation person. So he's awesome, and I'm excited to continue to grow with you as well within hurdles. So awesome job, guys. Awesome job. And then obviously, yes, I'm hurdle coach, but I am still head coach too. So I just want to say awesome job to everybody in all the groups. Again, you guys are all amazing. This is probably one of the best schools I have coached at, literally. I'm not just saying that because I'm up here today. I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart. I also want to say thank you to my coaches as well. You guys are awesome, each and every one of you guys. So thank you so much for all your hard work. I never had 16 athletes qualify for CIF. So honestly, I cannot do that by myself. I really gonna have to say thank you to all you guys. So again, I'm really excited to see where we grow with this program. Next year is only gonna get better. We kind of set a little bit of a high number, 16. So now that means next year we gotta double it up. All right, so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to help me out with that. So yes, thank you coaches. And last but not least, I do wanna say thank you to the parents, all right? I honestly feel like, again, I'm not just saying that just come up here today, but this has been one of the best schools I've ever coached at. And I really think it kind of dials down into the parents. You know, you guys are all supportive. Everyone was always willing to have a handout to help me out throughout the whole entire season. And I did not have one meeting in the AD office this year, which I am so grateful for that. So let's keep that up, parents, okay? Let's keep that up, all right? So again, thank you guys so much, and I am so excited to continue on with all you guys and grow at LaSalle. So without further ado, that's pretty much that. I think we have one more thing, Isaac? Okay.
Okay, I have the privilege of giving a speech about a person who somehow got chaotic hurdlers to be CIF qualifiers, and that's Coach Crutch. Crutch, I'm gonna miss you. It's been a great season. The only thing I'm probably not gonna miss, and I don't know if anyone's gonna disagree from the hurdle team, is probably weight room. But thank you. Thank you for getting us out to the weight room, even though we were always eager to leave. I'm gonna miss that you showed up always on time when we were warmed up and prepared. But you always came ready, having something for us to do, and that led to countless PRs and countless days of training extra hard, even when we were pretty banged up and hurt. Right, Jason? But overall, it's been a great season. This is probably the most hurdle coaching I've had in my 4 years, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna miss you.
So hi guys, this is my first year having the track season at La Salle, and also it's my first year as a hurdler. Coach Crunch is my coach. I want to say thank you to him, not just because he taught me how to get faster on hurdles, but for so much more. And also, almost half of the season, I was dealing with injuries all over my body. That's why I'm especially thankful for his encouragement and patience while I was struggling with the injuries. I love he always remind me, don't lay on the grass. In terms of performance, I improved my PR by 2 seconds in both 110-meter hurdles and 300. I've made many friends this season. They're all amazing athletes, especially Jordan and Daniel. I'm looking forward to competing alongside all of you next season. Lastly, thank you to all the coaches and teammates. See you next season.
Coming into this season as a freshman, I had no idea what to expect. I honestly came into it thinking it was going to be a way for me to stay in shape in the off-season from basketball. But now it's become so much more than that. Coach Crutch has been one of the most supportive coaches I've had in any sport. With him, I've improved more than I ever thought I would. He's never stopped believing in me, and that has helped me in so many ways. Something about Coach Crutch is that he has high expectations, but it's because he believes in us. He's always going on and on to the hurdle squad, telling us to hit PR times in practice. To us, we always thought it was crazy, but now I see how much it has helped all of us with our improvement over the season. I used to laugh when he would mention CIF or being league champion, but because of his beliefs in me and his constant support, I was able to become league champ and a CIF qualifier. None of my season's accomplishments would have been possible without him. And I thank you, Coach Crutch, so much for such a great first season, and I look forward to so much more.
I'm going to talk about Dallas. This was a new jumping season for me, having Dallas as my coach, and he definitely brought a different energy to jumps every day with his knowledge as an Olympic jumper. He made every practice a lot of fun while still making us do the work we got to do to become better jumpers. It's been satisfying seeing myself develop as a better jumper under Dallas, and it's been a lot of fun working with him and all the jokes we've had during practice. It's been a lot of fun. One of my favorite jumping coaches ever. I've been through a lot, so that's saying something, but thank you, Dallas.
Okay, I'm also going to be speaking about Coach Dallas. I've been a part of the jumping track program for 4 years, and I can confidently say that I've never had a coach like Coach Dallas. From day one, he's gone beyond the typical role of coach, taking the time to personally invest in each athlete, carefully observing each drill and correcting even the smallest mistakes, and creating a practice environment that's both productive and fun. He celebrates every success, no matter how small, and his impact is clear not only in how he coaches, but also in his results. His very first year coaching, he led 5 out of our 8 varsity jumpers to CIF, and 3 of them made it onto the LaSalle best of all time in school history list. I'm incredibly grateful to have had him as my coach during my final year at LaSalle. Thank you for everything, Coach Dallas.
I just want to say thank you to Randy Sr. Unfortunately, I was not able to compete with him. He's had a huge impact on me just doing track. So I met Randy Sr. last year as a coach, but I was able to compete under him in his track team, the Arcadia Dragons. I mean, I'll plug that. Join that if you want to over the summer. Yeah, so he got me started doing the deck, and that's given me a lot of opportunities to just compete more, and I'm going to end up doing a little bit more of that later on in college, whatever. But yeah, Randy Sr. he's super invested in the team, and like his heart's in it. He's here for the love of the game, you know. Yeah, so just thank you to Randy Sr.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Andrew. I'm a 12th grader here at LaSalle. Today I have the pleasure of acknowledging Coach Gabe and his contributions to the team. So throughout the season, us athletes have worked so hard with everything we did, but of course our hard work was complemented by none other than our coaches here. So Coach Gabe, our track and field coach, specializing in distance, has worked so very hard to help us be the best that we can be. His dedication and willingness to help each and every single one of us has shown through everything that he does. Whether it's in his detailed and tailored coaching style, which includes custom workouts, thoughtful work days, and more, he uses his professional coaching experience to help us every day. Through Coach Gabe's help, our team as a whole has gained so much more confidence in our running skills and our abilities as athletes. Now, whether we take a day off or forsake one day throughout the season, given Coach Gabe's coaching expertise, we know that we can use his personalized training effectively to get back into our grind fast. One thing that really stands out above everything else that stands out, in particular about Coach Gabe, however, is his consistency throughout the season. And whether that's through coming to practice early every day, staying past practice to help us, or just making it to practice every single day, Coach Gabe's efforts are truly admirable. And through all this and more, we are thankful for you, Coach Gabe, and your contributions to the team. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tabby, and you don't know her. This is Coach Alex. She's the distance coach for the track and field team. And I've had the pleasure of having been coached by her. Let me start here. I've had the pleasure of being coached by her for not only track and field but also cross country, so I've made a lot of great memories with her. Coach Alex is the type of coach to not only worry about your physical strength but also your mental health. She's always constantly reminding us to stay positive and smile through the pain no matter how much we want to cry during hard workout days. Especially that day she told us we were literally going to see God, which we did. And then after that, the next morning she had us run a 6-mile trail run. That was great. But I hope you know that no matter how much we complain about those workouts, we appreciate them and all the planning that goes into our workouts and our practices to get us ready for the next meet. One of my now favorite memories with Coach Alex actually took place after the season was over, or after I thought it was over. Apparently, some girls had dropped out of 1600 meter race after league prelims, and my time got bumped up to be in league finals, which I didn't know about. And Giselle actually caught it the night before the race, and I hadn't been to practice in about a week, so I was completely unprepared. But Coach Alex kind of helped me through that, and after I was really nervous right before my race about like what my time would be and how I'd place. She looked at me and goes, "Tabby, whenever I ever cared about where you placed, just do your best." And I was like, okay, and that's exactly what I did. My best that day was actually being last out of all the girls, but I did earn a 9-second PR, so that was fun. Honestly say that my favorite part of that race was the end for obvious reasons, but also because because I saw Coach Alex's beaming smile at the end. She was gleaming with joy and congratulating me after my race. And I got a huge hug and we joked about how not practicing for a week and eating Chipotle right before my race is a new strategy. My point in all this is to give Coach Alex the recognition she deserves for being such a devoted and supportive coach. She cares so much for us, and not just her discipliners, but also the rest of the others on the team. And the other ones. She just truly wants us to become the best athletes can be, and let us know that she's always there to support us every step of the way. So thank you, Coach Alex, for everything you've done for the team and for giving us the most memorable year of life.
At the beginning of this year, I decided to try out track and field, something that I've never done before. So I started asking people around if I could try it or not, and I eventually said yes. So I eventually joined, and I never felt more welcome by all these coaches and by any coaches that I have joining track and field. But when I joined track, Coach Randy, he made me try like a lot of events because I was not sure what to do, and I eventually stuck with coaching. I eventually stuck with throwing. Few weeks into throwing, Coach Gary came, and I wasn't sure he was going to be a coach, so I wasn't really listening to him. But then I realized I had no idea what I'm doing, so I decided to start listening to him. Then I realized, I have no idea what I'm doing. And Coach Gary was not only good at being a coach, but he was also a really good person. And someone that I had really fun with, and someone that really motivated me to grow a lot further. And he made me look forward to coming to practice every day and showing up to the meet. So thank you, Coach. We all want talkers, but I'll talk about Randy Jr., my guy. He's a great guy and a great coach that I look up to. His training philosophy that I absolutely love and try to embody is just simply give it your all. He's pushed me to my limits, and to that I become a better athlete, but also a better person. I'm really gonna miss this guy when I graduate. He's taught me so much over the 2 seasons that I've worked with him, and it's been nothing short of amazing. Thank you, Randy, for everything you taught me and everything you've done for the team. Y'all probably thought that was the last one, but we got one more. I'm going to talk about Tony, pole vault coach, my guy. I started training with him almost 3 years ago, so a long time ago. During the summer going into my junior year, he helped shape both me like on and off the runway. He was teaching me like life lessons, but he was also just giving me like stuff like important drills I could do at home. Tony's had like an absurd amount of patience with me, especially in the beginning when I just did not want to listen. I just wanted to be like, oh, I'm just do it. I'm gonna do my own thing. But he was like, nah, and then he had so much patience with me. Tony has driven me to be like the best athlete I could be, and it's come through as like a lot of PRs, and we're gonna make it a state. Tony's love of the game is like almost contagious, and it certainly is inspiring. In the summer when he's running camps, he makes like these binders for kids, like he puts so much effort into it, and he plans out everything day to day. Even if like you text him really late and you're just like, hey, coach, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the vault, like I'm kind of freaking out. He'll be like, yeah, no, I got this. Like, and then he'll like give you a whole plan. He'll like talk you through it. He'll help you out. And he has like a special plan for like every athlete. Every time he has like a lesson plan. Like he knows everything. He got everything for every kid. And I'm gonna miss him a lot from everything from like grabbing grub after a meet to just having him there during competitions. All I can say is that you young vaulters are in like the best hands you can possibly be in.
Actually, the last one, I promise. I'm gonna talk about Gary.
Gary was really great to step in as a throwing coach so quickly. His attention to detail and his encouragement for us to improve has been nothing short of incredible. Gary is a junior in high school, and I can't imagine having to balance school and coaching. Having a coach my age is definitely something to get used to, and we butt heads a lot. But I hope Gary understands how much we appreciate him, not just as a coach, but also as a friend.
All right, well, thank you guys so much. That means it's time to go. Microphone is hungry too. All right, so again, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. It was very unexpected. So we appreciate you guys again for these gifts, and we are honored to be you guys' coaches, okay? But again, without further ado, obviously things are breaking down. It's time to hurry up and get some food in our system. So with that being said, you guys are more than welcome to go ahead and line up for tacos. And then also we do have a lot of activities inside the dining hall. So again, you guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. And it is time to have fun. So go ahead and go to the dining hall. Thank you, thank you.